everyone, I have sort of an exciting video for you guys today. I'm really excited about it because it is the James Bond by OPI collection. I am a huge James Bond fan. I'm definitely more of an action spy, cowboy type of movie person versus the chick flick or horror or comedy movie. I like action movies. Action movies are kind of my thing. So I was beyond over the moon to find out that OPI was pairing with the 007 series. OPI definitely has been doing a lot of movie collaborations over the last couple of years. Last winter they had the Muppets. The winter before that they had Burlesque. They've had a Pirates of the Caribbean. They have had a Shrek. So they've had tons of movie collaborations, and this year for the winter they decided to do a Skyfall collection. Skyfall is the name of the new James Bond film. It comes out November 6th, I believe, here in the United States, and I'm super excited about it. I love Daniel Craig as James Bond. Sean Connery for me will always be the number one because he's the original, and then there's Pierce Brosnan's my second favorite. Roger Moore's okay. Dalton was okay, but anyway, I'm super excited about it, and I'm a huge sort of movie junkie as well. This is definitely one of the collections that I think I've been most excited for. Like overall in the past couple of years, this collection is definitely high up there. I bought the full collection. I bought all 12 colors plus the special top coat that goes with it. This collection will be available, it says October 2012, so it should be available to you guys soon. I got it through my local beauty supply store. The lady there ordered the whole collection for me, and she had just gotten it in the mail, so I picked it up on Friday. Today is Saturday, and this is going up tonight. So I have swatched everything for you guys, and I am just super excited to show you. The entire collection is actually named after different movies from the James Bond series. It's a pretty good winter collection. There are some golds, there's one gold, and then there's a gold top coat. There is a green, there's a couple of reds, there's some creams, some shimmers, some darker colors. So it's definitely a good typical OPI winter collection. And I also think it's a good holiday collection because of the reds, and there's a gold and there's a silver. So just looking at it from a collection point of view, it is a nice full collection, especially for people that don't have that many nail polishes. There is something that new for everyone. If you are a longtime collector, there may not be that many colors that you want to pick up because they're not completely unique, but I do think it is worth checking out some of the colors and making sure you're not skipping on something that you may want for the future. As with every nail polish video, I will have photos and swatches in my blog, and it'll be linked down below. I do a lot of blog posts, by the way, so if you guys ever see something in my videos and you want me to review it, check my blog first to see if I haven't done a review of it, because it's just easier for me to get blog posts done versus do videos, especially since I've gotten so many new products recently. But yeah, go check out my blog, linked down below, for photos and swatches of everything. The first color I have to show you is called Casino Royale, and it is a purpley berry toned color. This is what it looks like, and it is a cream finish. It was actually pretty opaque. This was opaque for me in 2 coats. This is definitely a color that is perfect for the fall. Tons of companies have colors like this. Formula was really nice on this, and I don't know, there's not that much else to say on it. It's just, you know, if you have a color like this, you may not want to get it, but it is very, very pretty and very festive, and a good slightly darker neutral color for you to wear if you can wear colors at work, for example. The next color I have is called Die Another Day. And Die Another Day is a shimmery red color. It is a warmer red, and it is very sort of Christmassy, and I definitely am feeling it for this winter. It was also opaque for me in 2 coats. The formula was for this was a little bit on the thinner side, not runny or hard to deal with though. So this is very pretty, and Die Another Day is actually a movie I just saw on TV recently. By the way, Casino Royale was the 2006 movie with Daniel Craig, as well as there was a 1967 movie, and Die Another Day was with Pierce Brosnan from 2002 with Halle Berry in it. The next color I have to show you is this beautiful, beautiful gold color called Goldeneye, also a Pierce Brosnan film. I actually have it on my ring fingers as an accent, and it is a gold glass fleck in a pretty much clear base. It's gorgeous. This is definitely great for layering as well as for wearing on its own. If you wear it on its own, it's definitely a very gilded gold look. It's like a gold bar, that sort of gold. And it's stunning. I love this one. This is definitely one of my favorites of the collection. This was actually opaque in 2 to 3 coats, but if you layer it, it just looks really, really nice, and you can get that nice glass fleck finish that like China glaze polishes and Zoya polishes have, just by adding this thinly on top of a different color. Next is the color Live and Let Die. Live and Let Die has my favorite theme from any of the James Bond movies. It's the Sir Paul McCartney wrote that song with the wings. This was a Roger Moore film from 1973, and the color itself is it's sort of like a really, really dark greenish blue color. It is a dark green with a slight hint of blue, and it's got gold shimmer in it. Super pretty. This is another color that I totally plan on wearing in the holidays. This one was opaque in 2 coats and was very, very easy to work with as well. The majority of these polishes were really easy to work with. The next one is called The Living Daylights, which is a glitter. It is a multicolor glitter it's got large pieces in it, and the large pieces are green and teal and silver, which is exciting news for me because I can use this for Sharks games. This is clearly meant to be layered over other colors, and it's okay to work with. The base is a little bit thick, and if you don't get a lot of glitter on the brush before you apply it, it takes a little bit to work with, but it wasn't that hard to deal with. It's really nice over some of the creams. I will definitely use this over like a red nail polish, for example. And it's nice and festive, and it's a different type of glitter than what you've been seeing recently with all the like multi-packed glitters with the different types and the different colors. This is really kind of a more simple glitter, but it still gives a lot of light and sort of blinginess to your nails. The next one is called On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and this is one of my favorites as well. This is a thin, shimmery sort of glass fleck nail polish. The base of it is like a grayish gunmetal color with a little bit more of a blue tone. There's another polish in this collection that's very similar to this that has a more purple tone. This is the more blue toned one, and the shimmers are like a dark blue to a gold to sort of a pink color. This was opaque in 3 coats, definitely very pretty and definitely sort of on trend to the nail polishes that you've been seeing from a lot of different brands recently that have a lot of different textures, a lot of different glitters, but they're all very, very finely milled. So that is On Her Majesty's Secret Service. The next one is the second cream from the collection, and it is called Skyfall, named after the new movie that is coming out in a month, and it is a sort of brownish red cream color. Again, very nice for the fall, very typical of a fall color and a winter color. It's got a really nice texture. It was really easy to work with, opaque in 2 coats. It's got a slight berry tone to it as well, so if you're looking for a reddish berry, you might want to look at this one. The next one is called The Spy Who Loved Me, which is a Christmassy red with a gold shimmer. Now, OPI Smitten with Mittens, which is one of my favorite nail polishes of all time. It's my favorite red of all time. I talked about it in my favorite reds video. I've talked about it in a million videos. It's very similar to this, but at the same time not very similar to this. This is definitely brighter. It's more orangey of a red, and the gold shimmer is much finer in this. Smitten with Mittens is a darker red. It's a blue tone red. The gold shimmer is slightly bigger, but if you're looking for a red with a gold shimmer, do check this one out. Again, this is The Spy Who Loved Me, and it is very, very pretty and very holiday-like. On the nails, it applies and looks a little bit closer to Ruby Pumps by China Glaze, but the gold shimmer does come through in some light, so you get that gold shimmer like you would get in Smitten with Mittens. Again, just the color is different. It's an orange red versus a blue toned red. This was opaque in 2 coats, and also very easy to work with. And this is one of my favorite reds that has come out this fall. The next color is actually the purple that I have on my nails right now, and it is called Tomorrow Never Dies, another Pierce Brosnan film. This one, the theme song was a Sheryl Crow song, and it's definitely one of my favorite theme songs from a James Bond film as well. This was a color that I didn't think was too unique when I saw the promo pics and other people's swatches. Definitely didn't think that this was a polish that, you know, it looks kind of weird in this collection because everything else is sort of Christmassy. And then you get this really bright royal purple shimmer. But it is definitely very pretty. And I don't have an OPI color like this. I have a color like this from like Wet n Wild from way long ago. But I don't really have an OPI color like this. And now that I think about it, I don't know if OPI has ever done like a royal purple shimmer. I'm sure they have, but I just don't own it. But it is very, very bright and very rich and a nice shimmer. And it was really easy to work with. It pops really nicely on your nails actually. At work, I got a lot of questions about it. And just in certain lights, it is very, very pretty. There is a slightly blue shimmer to this purple, and I think that makes it a little bit more special. It's definitely a nice purple. If you are a purple lover, I would still recommend checking it out, but I'm sure there are a lot of colors like this already out there, so this may not be the most unique polish, but I do really like it. The next color I have to show you is called You Only Live Twice. This is a magenta glass fleck shimmer nail polish, and it is opaque in 3 coats. This is really similar to one of the burlesque shimmers, so you may not want to get this one. Again, it's not the most unique polish, but if you like pink shimmers, you may want to look at this one. Again, OPI did do a color that's very, very similar to this, so it may not be a color that you want to look at over some of the other colors that are in this collection. The next color I have to show you is called Moonraker, and it is a frosty, darker silver color. It is very, very frosty. You do get some brush lines after it dries. This is opaque in 2 coats. It's not the greatest nail polish. It was decent to work with, but you know, it's a silver frost. It's hard to get a good solid finish from a silver frost. And the last polish from the collection, aside from the top coat, which I will show you in a second, is called The World Is Not Enough, another Pierce Brosnan film. This is the one with Denise Richards, and Garbage did the theme song to it. I have a lot of recent James Bond knowledge, but that's just because I grew up in the 90s. But anyway, this one is very similar to On Her Majesty's Secret Service, but the World Is Not Enough is definitely more of a purpley, warm toned. As you can see, the world is On Her Majesty's Secret Service is bluer. The World Is Not Enough is a purpley sort of mauve tone, but it's got a very similar texture and it's pretty much the same polish, just with a different tone to it. The shimmer in this is sort of pinkish and there's some blue in there, but it's definitely like a shimmery glass fleck mauve, and it's gorgeous. This is another one of my favorites from the collection. So those are all of the polishes from the main part of the collection. This collection also promotes a gold fleck top coat called The Man with the Golden Gun, and it comes with real 18 karat gold flecks in them. This is much more expensive than the rest of the line. This is $30. The rest of the nail polishes are like $8.50 or $9 each, depending on where you get them, but this is definitely more expensive, and it's because you're paying for the real gold in it. But it is a clear base with a gold fleck to it, and the bottle itself is just this gorgeous metallic, like gilded gold color. So that's what it comes in. It comes in this nice little box. Probably going to keep it in the box. Probably not going to use it all that often, but again, I kind of bought it just more of as a collector and more of as a fan of nail polish and James Bond versus to actually use it. I know Zoya is coming out with a gold leaf nail polish as well that you could actually pre-order like 2 weeks ago, but it's coming out in the winter. And the polish itself, again, is a clear base. You get tiny flecks of gold leaf. You can layer it really well, or you can layer it once and it just gives a really delicate sort of gold leaf to your nails, and if you layer it more, the gold comes out more, so it's definitely really cool. So yeah, that is the OPI Skyfall collection. Again, this collection comes out in October 2012 is what their OPI press release says, so it should be available to you guys soon. Sell OPI you can get in the United States at Ulta, Trade Secret, Pure Beauty, tons of just local beauty supply stores, stuff like that. And you may be able to get it online soon as well. I typically get my OPI nail polish at avenueu.com if I do buy it online, and it may be worth a try to check there to see if they have it. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys soon.